Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable individuals and families with autism or other disabilities the opportunity to maximize their abilities. Over the past 15 years, we have grown from an idea to a full community of professionals serving the Central Florida community. We're excited to share our favorite memories, tips, and experiences with you. And we hope to inspire you to get involved too. Ready to get started? Let's dive in.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Margaret, COO of OCA, and I'm so glad you're back for another episode. Today we have Maggie back on the podcast with us. Welcome back to the show, Maggie.
Hi, thank you for having me again.
So, real quick, do you want to just tell everybody who you are in case they've missed previous episodes or don't know the great Maggie?
Sure. As you said, I'm Maggie. I am OCA's therapy coordinator. I also do social skills. I'm also an assistant behavior analyst.
And you are our resident runner. Gets everybody in shape every year.
Yes.
5K.
Yes.
So one of the things that Maggie does here is our amazing social skills program. And we have a lot of great things going on right now. But the social skills program is really shining. So Maggie, can you tell us a little bit about what is social skills?
So social skills is the opportunity for our participants to hang out with each other, have new experiences outside of OCA's hours. So this could be things on the weekends, outside of program hours. So sometimes during the day, we go other places.
So social skills is really finding natural learning opportunities to teach participants how to engage in the community, whether that be with each other, whether that be with community resources. And the fun activities that Maggie plans really provide that natural setting to teach skills in a fun and manner that is naturally reinforcing because the participants are enjoying what they're doing. And it can be anything from teaching how to engage in a very, very specific type of activity to just general engagement with new people, or generally, how do I get around my community, those kind of things. So all of those activities that you are talking about are really, really valuable to our guys. And this year, we are really taking our social skills to the next level. Maggie has planned out a ton of incredible events for our participants. So can you tell us a little bit about the events that we've already had?
Yeah, so February was a really fun month. The EI kids went to Millie Moo's, which was sponsored by an anonymous donor, and we are so, so grateful. We took 9 of the EI guys out there. They had a great time. They got to role play. There was a pirate ship, a dance floor, bubbles, a ball pit. We had dinner out there. It was a really incredible event.
And that's really age appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had the sweetheart dance, which is one of our guys' favorite things is a dance. And we had a great turnout, lots of limbo and musical chairs and some really great dances.
And something like a dance can teach really basic skills, taking turns, having to sit through a non-preferred task when your song isn't picked to be played next, working collectively as a team for a line dance, waiting for preferred items such as when it's time to eat, or, having to say goodbye to friends when you're not ready for an activity to end. So those are all really great skills that can be learned while we're just having the best time. So dances are really a big fan favorite here at OCA. Something else that has been added that I think you should touch on is that you're providing a social skills enhancement piece to our First Flight Academy. Each week, you're bringing a new activity to help just build that skill. One of the reasons our guys are limited in their engagement in the community is because they're just lacking. There's just skill deficits. And so you are able to, today you brought a really fun game and we're able to tie it into a lesson. And what was today's lesson?
Yeah, today's lesson was about introduction and orienting towards a speaker and how to introduce yourself, how to get to know someone, and a commonality that you can find to build a relationship.
Yeah, and they were just laughing and having the best time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That was very fun. So what can we look forward to the rest of the year?
So yeah, we have a lot of fun things coming. Currently, we just started for our adults a restaurant series, which is a 6-week series working on restaurant etiquette. So how to walk through a restaurant, how to wait, how to talk to a host or a server, how to find the bathroom, appropriate table manners. And at the last week,
Can you teach my kids that?
I would love to.
That would be helpful.
The last day of that series, we will go out to a restaurant and we will put our skills to the test.
That's exciting.
We're having a parents' night out happening March 15th.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game night. It's really fun. We're going to do board games, card games, video games.
Yeah, and that sounds really age appropriate because lots of those places are popping up all over Orlando where they have game nights and, you know, Pokemon, D&D, all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounds great. What else you got?
We have a kickball tournament coming up in April and another dance coming up in June.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. So if parents want to learn more about these upcoming events and your social skills series, how can they reach you?
You can contact me at my email, which is mfarrand, MFARRAND @gooca.org. Or you can call the OCA phone number,
which is 407-808-7837. And you'll be able to find the contact information in our show notes as well. But thank you so much to Maggie for joining us today, and thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. If you want to find out more about OCA, log on to gooca.org, follow us on Instagram at OCA4U, and follow us on Facebook at OCA, a special place for special needs. To donate, head to gooca.org/donate, and to make a free and immediate impact, leave a review of our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share it with a friend. See you again soon for another episode of OCA, a special podcast for special people.